What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Gnaw from Transformers Titans Returns Legends class. This figure is modeled after or molded from the original Generation 1 Sharkticon. Now, if you aren't real familiar with what a Sharkticon is, just Google Sharkticon. You'll then find clips. Overall, the robot mode is pretty good and looks great from the front. The back, however, is a different story. He's very, very hollow in the back, and he's got a monster head hanging off the back of his feet. I'm actually kind of okay with that because you can have these literal ankle biters, claws going after his bad guys, and that's okay. The figure's head sculpt is pretty good and by far the best of the three new Legends class figures, Bumblebee, Kickback, and Gnaw. I really, really like this, but I can't help but thinking this is a very angry-looking G1 Brawn for some reason. But then again, we already have an angry G1 Brawn, in Headmaster form, that is. Gnaw's transformation is pretty easy. To start with, remove his mace weapon and just put it off to the side. This is actually the hardest part of the transformation, is getting the mace out of his hand. Take the fists or the forearms and turn them 180 degrees to form the Sharkticon feet. Then take the head and turn it 180 degrees so it's pointing directly to the back of the figure. Fold down the Sharkticon fin. Flip the head all the way around into the back, thus lifting up the bottom jaws. Come to the back ankles and flip out the Sharkticon face and combine those sections together. You don't have to do that here, but it can speed things up. I just do it out of habit. Then flip the legs around, and the backs of the ankles will peg into these peg holes back here, or in the back of the robot mode, like that. Make sure the face is combined. Fold it up. Flip the Sharkticon arms forward. Flip the Sharkticon fin up. This little cross section will actually peg into between the legs. And then we take the shoulders and swing them back down towards the hips, and we are done. We have this little engine of chomping destruction. Unfortunately, he doesn't have chomping action, which I would have loved. Now you can fold the mouth all the way down so that it is completely closed, but you end up with this giant hollow head. I don't like that. I can forgive it, but I don't care for it. I think the actual way is supposed to be like this, where his mouth is open. But, again, you can see a lot of robot kibble, and that's just annoying to me. So, either way, you could pose him however you want. He's a fun little figure. He's my favorite of the three new guys, of the three Legends. I think if you have to get them, I would pick them. I would first recommend Gnaw, then Kickback, then Bumblebee. I find Bumblebee compared to this guy boring. This guy's just a lot of fun and cool. Plus, he has light piping. He has light piping in these little eyes.